It's your girl, Angie Goodas. Welcome to the Big and Serious podcast. Yeah, it's your hostess with the mostest. What's up? How do I find the goodas? Why am I starting off with that? I don't know, but I'm going to start off with that. How do I find the goodas? You can find me on most social media platforms at Angie Goodas with one Z. But if you go over to Instagram, it's Angie Goodas with two Zs. I want to shout out my Instagram massive Wagwan with the Wagwans, Twitch, you done know. Welcome, my OGs, YouTube, got a soft spot for you. And people, actually, I'm going to ask you to go over to YouTube and
like and subscribe.
Yeah, do that for a minute, please, because I spent all of last weekend fixing my YouTube channel and making it so nice and sexyless for everybody. So, everything is organized neatly. You can catch the shows very easily, and all that fun stuff. So tonight on the Big and Serious podcast, we will be talking to reggae recording artist Richie Flo. Today's serious Ting topic is the history of reggae, and the big up goes to High Priest Reggae Fest. But before we get into all of that, most Yes. You know what? Let me take a moment to shout out Mr. Wheelie Dunn for my sexy Big and Serious logo, as well as the Angie Goodas logo, and of course the beautiful Casamigos rhythm that you hear in the background, which is exclusive to me. If you hear that rhythm coming, you know the Goodas is on her way, like good as a forward. So shout out to Wheelie Dunn for that. Love you long time. Thank you for, you do amazing things for me, and I really appreciate love you, and I just want to shout you out. I'm gonna shout out all the people that are trying to stress me out this week. You're not gonna get the better of me. You're not. So I'm very excited tonight. We got to talk to Richie Flo at Jamaica Day, and the music was loud. I didn't get to really do the interview justice, so looking forward to being able to talk to him. And I think what we're gonna do is I'm actually going okay, I have a reggae, a dancehall icon asking me a question. Give me one. All right. I'll deal with him in a second. Anyway, so, I'm going to run a tune, and then I'm going to respond to the person in my phone, if you don't mind. Let me share my screen. And I'm very, like I said, I'm very excited about today's show. I think I'm going to try to do it justice, okay? We're going to talk about the history of reggae, and a little nervous about it, but we're gonna try a thing. So first things first, I'm going to run a tune for you. This song, I've played it before on the show. I have a little bit of an obsession with the song. Hold on, what's going on here? Oh, systems, come on now. Come on. All right. Oh my system is very doing this right now. People, you know how it is, right? You know how it is. Anyway, I want you to enjoy Protection by Iotosh. and then I'll be back, okay?
People too zealous. We have to fight for the people you love. You know what I'm tell them this right now, sir.
I'll admit for starters that I've been caught up. That's why you haven't really seen me around here lately. Around my heart was guards up. Wish I was smarter to see how much I really need you around me, baby. I made mistakes that made you draw breaks. You staring away from the pain of heartache. Well, who am I to blame ya when I'm the one who failed you, darling? You're doing what you gotta do to get through. I'm working on self, do my best to stay true. Though I know I'm not perfect, I'd have to be a fool to think that you're not worth it, 'cause every single thing about you, I feel ask no question, destiny in your direction, girl. Everything about you, yeah, you alone wear the crown. Queen in the scene, some other girl can go round. Woman, I don't know how much you mean to me, you receive the throne. 'Cause you're dead there from beginning, you believe in the sound. From man asleep on the couch, you never leave me for drown. When me never have a place to live, you share in your home. Nothing but your love to give, your actions speak so profound. You deserve to live it up, 'cause you've been holding it down. I just wouldn't be here if not for you. Now I will admit there's some things I regret. Still can't believe that my biggest misstep nearly made me lose ya, and I never wanna lose ya. Oh, try to do right, no deny when I'm wrong. I don't wanna fight, so I'm writing this song. 'Cause I know I'm not perfect, but one thing is for certain, girl, you really deserve it, yeah. Every single thing about you, baby. I mean, I feel ask no question, destiny in your direction, girl. Everything about you, yeah, yeah. You, girl, you are perfection to me, no. Perfection to me, no, 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 no. You, girl, you are perfection to me. Perfection to me, no.
Perfection by Ayatosh.
Never let you go.
Yes, you don't know. I'm obsessed with that song. I'm not even gonna lie. I hear my guest. I am obsessed with that song. I can't help it, people. I can't. I just can't help it. So I guess Richie will line up himself. We'll have him come on at 8:30. In the meantime, between time, let's get into some things. Let's get into chat-ins. You done know. First and foremost, we are going to get into tonight's big up. All right. So tonight we are going to be talking about the High Priest Reggae Festival. This is happening on December 20th at 8 p.m. At the Rose Theater in Brampton. You know the good as is going to be there. I am definitely going to be there. I do not want to miss that. Big up. Listen, I have to interrupt my big up to big up lecturer. If you don't know, people, dancehall icon lecturer is in the chat. I want you to say hello. Say hello to lecturer. He'll be on the show at the end of November, so you don't want to miss it. He's got stuff he wants to talk about. We gonna talk. Lecturer, me just I go beg you go easy upon the people that you see me. All right. So back to my big up. So tonight we are bigging up the High Priest Reggae Festival, which is happening on December 20th at 8 p.m. at the Rose Theatre in Brampton. And it's a night of rhythm, culture, and conscious music. Brampton's own Esco Levi leads an all-star lineup featuring powerhouse Resolution Band, reggae icon Tanya Mullings, Juno nominee Isis, and two-time Juno Award winner Cairo McLean. Feel the groove, embrace the energy, and experience reggae at its finest. This amazing event happens again at the Rose Theatre in Brampton, and the show starts at 8 o'clock. You're going to go over to bramptononstage.ca and be sure to use discount code Natalie10 for a 10% discount. And this is the flyer. I'm looking forward to it. I got to see Cairo McLean perform at the 2025 Reggae North Music Awards. Yo, he rocked the stage. I am so looking forward to seeing him perform again. I really hope he plays Night Rider. If you are watching Cairo, I need you to play Night. I need you to perform Night Rider again. That is my favorite Cairo McLean track. You're wrong for disrespect the intellect. May I tell you that? Anybody would disrespect me, may I make you know some intellect, and you're wrong for disrespect me. Anyway, so don't miss this amazing event. The Goodas will be there. Me and my Nikon, we might be taking pictures and videos and all that fun stuff as usual. So High Priest Reggae Festival, this is your big up. You're welcome. Ooh. Wrong one. All right. So oh, thank you. Don't make me blush on the show, lecturer. Lecturer's like, you're so beautiful. Thank you. I'm blushing. Oh, you know what? On that note, are you saying that so that I can run my tune? So it's a great time to be Angie Goodas. I'm gonna brag and show off, okay? Because I have had a phenomenal season so far on the Big and Serious podcast. So I want to thank everybody for being there, hanging out with the Goodas, and all of the guests that I've had on the show. And if you want an idea of all the guests I've had on the show, you need to run over to YouTube and check out all the videos. I'm shocked. Like when I took the time to actually label everything properly, I was like, Goodas are only but chatting, only but people you talk to, my girl. Yeah, so I want to take a moment to big up all the people that I've talked to this year so far in the first year of the Big and Serious podcast. Richie, 9 minutes, okay? 9 minutes. Before, shout out to Lickle Wayne and Mad Vibes, I was one of 3 people before to have the Matta Road song and actually got to debut it on my show. Now, listen. I have 2 unreleased lecturer tracks. Lecturer himself has given me permission. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. Yo, good as y'all. Go on, good to my girl. Lecturer has given me permission to run the 2 tracks. So I'm going to run one now, and I'm going to go run the next one later. But, which one do I start with? Let me think. Which one do I want to start with? You know what? I'm going to start off with Selassie I Light. This is a brand new lecturer track, has not been released yet. You get to hear it first time on the Big and Serious podcast. Let's go.
Eyes to the ears, from when cometh my help cometh from the Lord God, Rastafari, who may give in the earth. All the mercy, oh yeah. Cause Selassie I like to shine so bright. My brothers and my sisters, and I better unite. Selassie I like to shine so bright. My brothers and my sisters, and I better unite. Would you give up your bed so a poor little youth can rest his head? Would you give up up your meal so a hungry little youth can know it feel. To have his belly full from a good night meal. Put a joy nice heart, get the sign and seal. Out Selassie I, then close the deal. Selassie I light to shine so bright. My brothers and my sisters and the better unite. Selassie I light to shine so bright. My brothers and my sisters and the better unite. Selassie I light to shine so bright. My brothers and my sisters and the better unite. Would you give up your wealth so that poor people can check their health? Would you put a donation to stop a dangerous disease from wipe the nation? Would you give up your right to stop the killing with the gun and the stabbing with the knife? Cause the last year light to shine so bright. My brothers and my sisters and the better unite. Selassie I light to shine so bright. My brothers and my sisters and the better unite. Selassie I light to shine so bright. My brothers and my sisters and the better unite. Just I love the world that they gave it to us. So still my why the war, no still my why the fuss. Suppose God they turn around and then him hate us. Holy away would have bite the dust. Lecturer Jaman, you know you can't conquer us. Selassie I light shine so bright. Brothers and my sisters and the better unite. Selassie I light shine so bright. My brothers and my sisters and the better unite. Please stop the fussing and the fighting. Please no more mamas crying. Please no more fathers crying. Please my brothers and my sisters dying. Please no more unnecessary killing. Selassie I light to shine so bright. My brothers and my sisters and the better unite. Selassie I light to shine so bright. My brothers and my sisters and the better unite. Would you give up your bed so a poor little youth can rest his head? Would you give up a night meal so a poor little youth can know it feel? To have his belly full from a good night meal. Put a joy nice heart, get it sign and seal. Selassie I light to shine so bright. My brothers and my sisters and the better unite. Selassie I light to shine so bright. My brothers and my sisters and the better unite. Would you give up your bed so a poor little youth can rest his head? We gonna get paid for the work we put in. To take another man's life, you know, is a sin. Say yes, lecturer, teach them the right thing. We won't listen with them and we're full of timing. Cause Selassie I light to shine so bright. My brothers and my sisters and the better unite. Selassie I light to shine so bright. My brothers and my sisters and the better unite.
Yes, so that is Selassie I Light by Lecturer. Like I said, I am so privileged. Thank you for the opportunity to run that track. Thank you so much. So yeah, look out for it. It has not been released as yet. But when it gets released, remember that you heard it here first. All right, so I'm my guest keeps coming in and out of the green room, but his camera's off, so I'm gonna be like, if you can hear me, turn on your camera. You're not live yet, but turn on your camera so that I know you're ready, and then I can bring you on the live, Mr. Flo. All right, so in the meantime, we got about 4 minutes, so we could very quickly get into a little bit about the history of reggae. That is today's serious Ting topic. Let me run a little Casamigos, why not? All right, just have that playing softly in the background again. Shout out to Wheelie Dunn for my sexy Casamigos written. So tonight's serious Ting, we are talking about the history of reggae. So we started off a thing, they say you fall down the rabbit's hole, right? I started off with the history of dancehall, and it got so much good reviews that I was like, all right, let's get into some reggae. Let's talk about the history of reggae. So going back up to my notes here. So before I get into any of that, I do want to take a moment to say, if you don't know, February is actually Reggae Month. February, Black History Month, you know, here in Canada and the US or whatever, but it's also Reggae Month. And it's a time for Jamaicans to celebrate the beautiful gift that they gave the world, which is reggae. So I'm going to lead with this. If ska and rocksteady, they're two different genres, okay? Ska, and maybe we'll do a comparison between the two on another show. But if ska and rocksteady are the happy-go-lucky parents, reggae is the thoughtful, conscious, we need a revolution child. Like, that's the child that comes in like militant, like, yo, we need to pull up our socks and repatriation is a must. And we're going to talk about, you know, all of the conscious things. That is reggae. All right. And there are so many genres out of reggae. Okay. I see Richie. Richie, give me 2 thumbs up if you're ready. All right. I like it. I like it. Okay. So I want you to hold that thought, or as they say, stick a pin in that topic. We are going to get back into the history of reggae. And of course, if we don't, you know, fully talk about it, we will definitely talk about it, you know, in later weeks or after the interview. We'll see what happens. I'm going to bring you on camera, Richie, and then I'm going to introduce you properly, because we do a thing proper around here. Is it? All right. So we have the one Richie Flo in the building. Wagwan.
There, man. Me there. Bless
Eh,
up yourself, you know, man.
thank you.
Bless up
yourself.
all the viewers and listeners right now.
I appreciate it. So
Yeah.
let me get into my introduction. So, since his first recording in 2004, Richie Flo has written and recorded numerous songs. He is a talented reggae and dancehall artist, incorporating his unique lyrical flow with rhymes and melodies. Richie Flo believes highly in spirituality and showcases this with his optimistic lyrics. Featured in various events in Jamaica and Canada, including Grace Jerk Festival, Jambana Music Festival, Toronto Jamaica Day, TD Irie Music Fest, Redemption, Toronto Reggae Fest, and others, he aspires to have his music intrigue and inspire a positive influence on the listeners of reggae worldwide. I am pleased to welcome Richie Flo to the conversation. Wagwan.
Yeah, man. You don't know we're there, man. We're there. We're there.
Mhm.
You know, it's a blessing, you know. You have to give thanks, you know, to be here. Yeah. Always.
Yes. I'm gonna give you a sexy horn.
Love it. I love it. I love it.
You know, I put up. Easy. I put up and make it go
See
on,
that, see
you
that, see
know.
that.
So let's get into it, because we got a lot to unpack here. And we did meet at Jamaica Day, and we had a conversation there, but the music was so loud, but the vibe was really cool.
Yeah,
So
definitely,
that
definitely.
interview, you know, we didn't get to do that interview very much justice, but we're gonna fix that tonight.
All right.
So you started writing poetry in your teens. How did you then move into writing music?
Um, I realized that there were similarities because they're not same. Um, Songs aren't poetry, and poetry aren't necessarily songs. You know, like it's a wordplay. Like there's a
Mm-hmm.
similarity in terms of wordplay that's there,
Mm-hmm.
and I think what happened is I had some lyrics and stuff I had. Um, and I was inspired by something when, as a country youth, I big up Saint Thomas everywhere I go. You know. Like, listen to me, Saint Thomas. You want to see me, you see Saint Thomas. Nah, I got change. No matter
It's
where the
Thomas
world.
the Bon.
Saint Thomas, no man. So, and that's been an inspiration. So, coming from Saint Thomas, I was going to college. You know, going up close to UA. So anyone who's Jamaican probably know Saint Andrew. Where I go somewhere, I go three parishes. So Saint
Mhm.
Thomas, Kingston, and then Kingston Saint Andrew. I go up in the hills, you know. I was going to VTDI. Um, for college, I was in architectural drafting,
Re-
right? So
what?
so yeah, yeah,
So you're doing architectural drafting.
yeah. So yeah, but
Okay.
I did that year and did that year as well in Canada. So I have that. So I was going there and I saw this, inspired by this man, some So man, we used to load the bus, so the country bus them come from country, like
Mm-hmm.
St. Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
So they used to load the bus. So I see this man and him face, like he's like here, just different color from the rest of his body. So I write this song, so bad man no bleach. That's a long time. Them time they did it was a long time ago. It's like 20 something odd years ago. They never have the formula for bleach. I mean the entire body bleach. It wasn't there as yet. It was just the face. Just
Yeah.
literally like a line. Like literally it's like them just a string and it's like literally like a oval shape. Kind of it was funny too because I'm like the man there was like bad man and a gangster. Them and me I said, well, that look good. I said, bad man no bleach. I sure say you have something wrong with you. So I write that song there and then um my friend say, yo, listen, maybe go record, maybe go to the studio. Never been to a studio ever in my life. And I went to the studio and I did it. That time I was like DJ. I wasn't even sing GS. I didn't have a sound. I still have that recording. It's horrible, but
Do you
but
really?
I still have it. I have it. It's horrible.
He's like, it's horrible. Like,
But
I don't know.
yeah, I heard I saw something with Sam Smith. No, Sam Smith. Sorry, my bad. No, Sam Smith. My bad. I was confused. You know. Um, Really man. No, Sam Smith. The other one, other Virgin, England, artist. Ed Sheeran. My bad. I was
Oh, Ed
confused with
Sheeran.
brother.
Okay, 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 okay.
So Ed
I didn't
Sheeran.
want to start
Have a-
naming names because I was like, I don't know who
yeah,
he's going.
yeah, yeah. So what happened? Ed Sheeran have a recording where he couldn't sing and he was playing the guitar. That's how bad this was. It was horrible. But anyway,
Really?
that was where I started making music from that experience, seeing that man and say, oh, this man, you know, like what is? Anyway, it's my story. It's a long story, but that's a story.
So like you recorded this song and your friend was just like, yo, Bregin, we need for God studio. Like just like that,
Yeah,
just off the bat.
yeah, yeah.
How? Like was he a studio man? Like he was a sound man or
He's,
something?
yeah, man, Blessinger, big up Blessinger. He's an artist. He still does music, but he's not established. But but Blessinger was one of his person encouraged me. If he never said I could go in the studio and go there and we didn't know what I was doing, but I did it, and
So
from there I kept building on that.
so would you re-record that song?
No. All
He's like,
right,
don't even
all right,
ask me for a piece of it.
the only no, it's not a bad song. It's not a bad song. It's not a bad song. It have flow. It have lyrics. A long time I have lyrics. That's again we started with lyrics.
All right.
It's just a different sound. And I could make a earpiece side, but it's not. Let me now make earpiece side now. It's not a
No,
bad
I mean
sound.
now you have to because you said it.
No, 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 no. We change my mind.
I know you
All this
can't do
song
that.
was this song was bad man don't bleach. Bad man don't bleach. That's all you know. And I well, give up beside person. We're talking clear, me not talking cloudy. No boy you bleach and not go on like Jody. No boy they rad man and they move something like that. Me don't remember it, but it have flow. It
Well,
be
you
bad.
have a flow. Well, no, that's
Long,
why
long
your name
time.
Richie Flo. Like, come on now.
Right? Sometime. Sometime.
From time.
And
But
this will
no
tell
man,
about still, go on.
you have to drop it that tune there because that
No,
tune sounds like
it's
it
all.
might actually slap. No, the tune.
It
No, no
all.
lie.
All. It all. That song there about 20 years well, 20 years. Remember we said about 20 years ago I made that
Yeah,
song.
2004
Yeah.
is when I'm a stalker.
20 years. 21 year ago.
21
21
years
year ago to
ago.
be exact. Long
Yeah,
time.
long
But
time ago.
it's a
But
different person now though. I'm a different artist.
oh, I get it.
You know
I
what I mean?
get it. I get it. I get it. You know, it's funny. We're gonna go on a path for a second. It's really funny because once you start to establish yourself as a person, people tend to try to pressure you to remain that old person, and you're like, no, no, no,
Hmm.
that person is gone. You know, like I used to have people who'd be like, and you need to like, when I was doing another podcast, they were like, you need to dance on screen and stuff, and I'm like, I'm not that person.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't do that anymore, you know. So
Yeah.
I can understand that. So we're not gonna pressure you. We just remember that bad man the bleach and
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's it. Um so who were your musical influences growing up?
Me always get that question in. Me always get that question in. And I not really change. Um there's a lot of reggae artists, lots of great people. There's a couple of people that I admire, not just because of their sound, okay, but because of their longevity. Let's say Jimmy Cliff. If
Mm,
you hear any interview and reason why this man has sing from 1950s,
yeah,
you know, like
yeah.
like long time, you know. And just think of it like, you've created his own sound as a different sound. I think for me, what inspired me is to be unique. Like everyone has something different, and you work on it underground,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like you think of it like a tree or a seed that
Mm-hmm.
germinates. It does the work underground, and then it spreads, and
And
it,
then it
it
spreads.
becomes its own unique thing. So
Mm-hmm.
that's how I operate. So what inspired me when I hear those, like, say mention Jimmy Cliff, you know, I admire one that, um like, the longevity, because the
Yeah.
music and the sound is different, so
Yeah.
it makes you unique, right? And there's
Yeah.
many other people you can put in the same category, Barry Salmon and, Buju Banton and all those people. You can put them in category, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But
Where
yeah,
they're able to remain relevant and go through all the different versions of themselves. Like we talk about Buju, and
yes,
he
yes,
he
yes.
you know, yeah, I'm serious, man. I forget you tonight. To
Mm-hmm.
just his
Rasta
consciousness.
got soul,
Yeah,
like, like us, like they in a soulful, him start become more Rasta, like, what I
yeah,
mean, it's a different
yeah,
thing.
yeah. And it was really cool because you could tell like it was his Till Shiloh album that you actually saw him start to
Hmm.
come into
Hmm.
his own as a person and as an artist, and with
Yeah.
his beliefs and everything. Big up Planky Don Wagwan. Welcome to the feed on welcome to the
Hmm.
Instagram feed. Um so you perform hip hop, R&B, reggae, and ska. What is your favorite genre of music to perform?
Reggae,
Reggae.
reggae. Yeah, man. Just
Is
just
that
give me
because it's
authentic reggae. What?
authentic reggae? So
Yeah.
like now we didn't get to talk about it much on the show, but like reggae has many different subgenres in there. So
Hmm.
what type of reggae is it that hits you? Like is it the roots reggae? Is it the uh oh my gosh, I'm losing it. Hold on. I gotta go back up and find it. Like what type of reggae is the one that catches you?
So for me, the sound, like for me, like, right now we're talking, I'm at a rehearsal for my show on this Saturday. That's a
Yes.
shameless plug.
Yeah. Yeah, we're
Like,
gonna talk about it too. We are gonna talk about it.
so for,
Shameless.
for so for me, like when I say art and reggae, there's an interpretation, like the modern sound, like, but working with a band. You have a reggae with a band, you have a band I work with,
Yeah.
you know, because that's what me I work with now. Yeah, you have a live band I work with. The
Yeah.
sound is different because what it does is that when we talk about everything being unique, you have five people, the band artists, or maybe seven people, backup singer, everybody in one, and then they're
Mhm.
working together to make a sound. So
Yes.
with that, no, it's like it becomes, what I say, it becomes something where it's always gonna be it's always gonna be great because it's not just one person. It's like there's so much creativity there. It's gonna always gonna sound better. So I like
Yeah.
music like that. I like the when reggae sound, because again, to say reggae should sound like, a Dennis Brown in the 1980s. That's not what I mean when we say authentic reggae. Is
Right.
what the people about make right now.
So you mean you when you say authentic reggae, you're talking about the actual people putting in the work and
Yeah,
creating
man. The creative.
that reggae. I get it.
Yeah, man.
And
Yeah,
it's
man.
funny because I was listening to I think it was Another Day. It was either
Hmm.
Another Day or oh god, I can't remember the name. That's terrible. You have a reggae. Okay, so you have a song. You just posted it the other day where the art is like it's got an orangey look and it's AI and then
It's reggae. It's called reggae.
yes.
Reggae. Do what
So
we want.
do what we want. So
Yeah.
what hit me was with those songs is you almost felt like you were in the studio with the
Yeah.
musicians and you
Yeah,
could
man.
hear them like playing and like I
Them
want
them their
to ask
live band.
yeah you
A
see
live band.
live band playing.
Hmm.
What is that like in the studio? Is that like a whole jam session? Like do you allow the musicians to like go off on a tangent and do their thing and you kind of what is it like in the studio recording when you have a live
Yeah.
band?
So for that, I'm gonna tell you two things. So the one is a reggae. Reggae do what we want. That one now I received from a Austrian band called House of Rhythm. The big name. If you look them up, everybody them work with, every big name. So I
Mhm.
reached out to them because I had that beat and I wanted to work on it. So they're like, okay, cool. I send them a demo of the song and they're like, oh yeah, you can use rhythm. but here's four more, right?
Oh shoot! They're like, here we got a whole here's some brata.
Yeah, so here's four more. So I did that one. So I was in the studio with them, but the one it's another day is Dean Fraser produced it.
Yes.
And when you talk about not I let them do what they do. I tell you, this experience is out of is a when we say that you know, if any producer I work with, if they're upset, that's their business. This is the greatest experience I've ever had in my life. So I flew to Jamaica. I got a connection with Dean Fraser,
Yeah.
sent him a demo, and this was like 2022, I believe. I remember. Maybe 2023, but I don't remember the year.
Hmm.
Flew to Jamaica and we went in the studio. He has the musicians ready. And then he went in we were at Todd's recording studio. So you know, nothing but he was in the studio. So
Yeah.
he went in the center and arranged everybody, you know, the keyboard, guitar, everybody. Drummer in the room and then sing the song. And we sing the song. Um no, they play the song about a minute and then the band start playing. This is like a snippet, like a minute they play, and then
Yeah.
we sing it once, and he's like, everything that you hear or the song is arranged is Dean doing it live, like he's listening to what's playing or what I'm singing. Everybody's playing, and he's like, don't play that, don't play that, don't play like a
Like a
um
conductor.
like a conductor in the mix, like everybody at the same time. Okay, so we do that once, and then do it back again, and the song was done.
So it's only two takes.
Yeah. Well, the first one was the kind of figure out, and the second one, if you hear this song, you hear the bridge. The first time we did it, I did it. I sing the song straight. Second time I do it, he's like, stop, don't sing, and then they put the bridge in, and he's like, put the bridge in live, and then you know, it's like when I was done, I was like, we done. It's the idea though that was created was I was talking about the musician come together. It was like everybody had something.
Yeah.
It was so like I don't think that can be duplicated right now. Because remember, Dean Fraser has worked with the greatest of the great.
Yeah.
You know, like from time
Yeah.
he has worked with everybody. So for me,
Yeah.
even me being in the studio when I was there, I didn't realize that I was in this. Like I'm like, it's after when I left the studio and we're there because after the musicians finished up, I went and actually voice my part. I went and go actually
Hmm.
sing it. And
Hmm.
then he went and did all those little um um like
Tuning.
accompanying sounds. He
Hmm.
went and did it. No, everything is acoustic. Not acoustic. Everything is live. He went and played every little the cowbell. He played for 4 minutes, and the original song is 4 minutes long. And
Yeah.
he played the saxophone and he played the trumpet afterwards. So when I left the studio after a couple of hours, we left the studio and I was driving home like, oh my god, I was in the studio with you, Deep Fraser just now. Yeah, I did it hit me until then. So I
Did
don't
you
think anyone can.
did you at least catch a selfie, or was he
No,
just all
no,
distance?
we have selfie and so and something. Man.
Oh,
Like I could
okay,
talk to him right
nice.
now. I could call him. I call him if I need to right now. But the point is that I didn't. When we were working, he was working, and then when it's done,
Yeah.
it's like, was I actually there? It just
Yeah.
didn't. At the time, I didn't even. I wasn't even paying attention to it. It
Yeah.
was,
I get
you
it.
know,
I
like
get
I
it.
go work, and then it's like, was I? Was I? You
Yeah.
know?
I understand. I get it.
So,
Like I interviewed Power Man. Was it last week or the week before?
mm,
The weeks are meshing together. But
16,
so
16.
in the interview, I was like, "All right, we're good. We did the whole thing." And then after the show was done, like I wanted to faint. I was like, "Hold on a second,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
just happened here?" Right? So
right.
I can completely understand that. Like, and it's good because you know what? It allows you to. It shows your professionalism, right? Because you're able to
Mm,
separate the fan from the artist and be
yeah,
like,
man.
yeah, man, I really respect you. I really rate what you do, but we got to get this song done. And then when the
Right?
song is done, you're like, damn.
Yeah, man. Seems
Did
so.
I do that? So that's actually really cool. We'll play another day after the interview. I tend to I watch artists when I'm interviewing them, and when I play their songs while they're on camera, they look like they don't know what to do. Like, should I be lip syncing it? Should I, So I'll save you
Yeah,
all of that drama and I'll play it after.
yeah, man.
um. All right. So you mentioned this to me at Jamaica Day, and we got time. We could talk about this. So you were a firefighter.
Oh, me figure you're gonna bring up about this thing. I
You
need,
know,
I
I
need, I
was.
need to, I need to go back to my rehearsal. Um, anyway, yeah, I was a firefighter.
Oh yeah. Okay, you
Sent
want to
in
go back
Saint
to the other
Thomas.
song? Wait, before we get
Eh,
into the firefighter, you can get into the other song first. Sorry, because I did ask you about the song. So we'll
Oh,
talk.
the reggae,
Yes.
the reggae.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
So the story with that is not as as great because I was not in studio with them. Again, the main
Oh,
thing is that yeah, I was not in studio. I reached out and said, "Can I use your beat?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure. Here's more." And
oh,
the one of the other four is Boiling Point. That's one of their beat as well.
okay.
That they sent me. So I did, and have other songs. I have another song now with Moyo that no one has. You're gonna hear that soon. That's one of their beat as well. The other
Oh
two I don't know
wow.
if I'm gonna use, but I probably will. I'm not
You
sure.
probably just hold them in your back pocket until you're ready to circle back to them.
Yeah, like yeah, we have ideas always, and then it's like, do I want to finish this? And then you move on. It kind of streamline what you do.
So how many unfinished songs you have sitting around, Richie?
Too much, too much, too much, too much.
It's like, why I will leave today.
Yeah, too much, too much, too much. You
So do
kind of
you
have to
ever?
screw and say, let me finish that one. Yeah, guys, sorry.
I was gonna say, like, I was talking to I big up to Azza on the outside. I interviewed Azza early in the season of this show, and he was talking about a song that he just released. But what he said to me that is going to be relevant to our conversation is he said that he almost had like a writer's block.
Mm,
And so he went to his book. He has a book where he would write down his ideas, and he went to his book and he found like just a couple lines from this song.
hmm
And he remembered all the things that he used to connect himself to that song, and then he ended up writing the song. So have you ever found experiences where you started a song and then you've come back years later and said, all right, let me finish this? Or is it like when you're done with it, you're like, maybe in 30 years I'll come back? Like,
One sec, one sec. What is that? What did
mhm.
first I do? Sorry, I'm sorry. Just somebody said
Okay, well,
something
you gotta
crazy.
observe your surroundings. Please observe your
Yeah,
surroundings, sir. Don't be like,
yeah,
"Me the depend Angie show," and no, 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 no. You observe your your surroundings. Make sure everything's settled.
yeah. Yeah. So I have a soft songs like that where I I started. One of them is one called like I just had it and I just didn't finish it. It's on the album called My Day Will Come. I just
Yep.
had the song and it was like a throwaway song. I just My day will come, poverty ever run away, my day will come, and it literally is recorded on my phone. And I would so I had a verse and chorus, and then I was like, you know what? Let me just leave the song and whatever, it's just throw away. I was recording the album now, almost done. Um, like in about March this year. And
Mm-hmm.
then I was like listening to the song. Someone was like shuffling the songs. And again, this song was like maybe like 3, 4 year old, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I shuffling the songs and then I'm like, oh, this sound good. Let me finish it. And
Yeah.
then that marinated for about a week. And then one morning I got up and was like, oh, let me go finish it. I got the inspiration, I was gonna finish it. Right?
Yeah.
Um
And I
yeah.
like that
So
song. It's actually a really good song. It's a very inspirational song.
it's a very very good. So I was like, I'm like, what why didn't I record this? Right? So it's weird. It's weird. So yeah, it's one of those things.
Yeah. As my mom would say, the stone that the builder refused.
Right? So
Are they
that
circling your
one,
car or something?
no, it's just someone in front. I don't know
Okay.
what they're doing. I'm just
Okay.
curious. Sorry.
Oh yeah, Fast Nine people in business.
Well,
Are they
in
too
a
close to your
sense,
car?
yeah, it's alright. It's
Are
alright.
you
We made it
sure?
work. Yeah, we're good.
If you need to relocate, let me know. It's
No, no,
fine.
I'm okay.
You're
I'm okay.
good. Okay, make sure safety first. Um, yeah. So it's funny because like I said, that song is actually I really like that song.
Yeah. Yeah, like so if the second verse when I say we stay upon the beat, never flatline. That's just like I just went down because I was listening to it and stay upon the beat, never flatline. Jack guide me blessing, no. I said, Jack guide me blessing, no stop line, whatever it is. Right? When I hear the beat, I remember the song. I was like, oh, that's sick. Like it just came to me, I just go do it.
Yeah,
But again, the time wasn't right.
I get it.
And that's why sometimes we find that we push things. And what I
Yes.
found now is there's a right time for everything.
Mm,
Like sometimes it seems wrong.
hmm.
Like I know, sorry, everyone, like I was distracted because I was kind
No,
of
no, it's
making
all
sure that,
good. It's all good. No, no.
um but there's
I
a right
listen. I
time.
would rather you be safe and distracted than you're all in the conversation and then I gotta nah, son, not on my shoulder, not on my shoulder. And make sure I say all right.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Hmm.
So it's kind of like you look at it now, it's like there's this time. Everything has a right time that it
Yeah.
fits in. And sometimes we have to trust the process. I'm like, oh, this is taking too long and all of this. Sometimes it's not time yet. And that's what with that song is like it wasn't
Mhm.
time to finish it because with the second verse wasn't it would have been different and it would have probably been boring. You would probably wouldn't have said that song is good, right?
Yeah, that's so true. It's and I love that you because you're right. Sometimes we do try to force things without
Mm,
paying attention to like maybe our gut feeling or the
mm,
this is not the right time for this. Let me just kind of put this down for a second and circle back. You know what I mean?
mm. Trust
So
the process.
yeah, trust the process. Trust the
Mm.
process. So now we're gonna get back to the firefighting.
Oh, oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
He's like,
yeah, yeah. So
he's like,
yeah,
I'm
I was,
chill now.
you know, yeah. Typically, I don't really tell. No, wrong, because me a fireman. Even though people still call me fireman, me have a friend. He never don't ever call me Richie. Fire every
Fire,
time.
fireman.
Yeah, I was a firefighter from 2020. No, sorry, my God, 2003 to 2011. So
Oh, wow.
almost 7 years in Jamaica. So I was working Yellow Fire Station in St. Thomas.
Hmm.
And I didn't work at the Mark Bay Fire Station a little bit. So I went all around St. Thomas, like for different fires. So when in St. Thomas Maban, this actual song St. Thomas Maban, when those places that I big up, I probably went there because I was on a fire truck.
Oh wow. You went to go rescue somebody.
Somehow or a bushfire or house fire, whatever it is, went there for some specific reason.
So have you like with the firefighting, did you ever have an experience where like you're in this fire and you're like, wow, this is really serious and dangerous and scary right now, or did you not ever have to experience that stuff?
Always, all of the time. And you know what? You're gonna be surprising. This time when I had this was a couple times, but this one specific time we were because when it's hot, when it's summer, there you have like people farm will catch fire because it's country. And there
Mm,
was a cane field, but the cane is young and it catch fire. If it burn, the entire thing burn. And it's millions and millions
of
of dollars.
dollars.
And there was one point in time me and this other firefighter, because I was working in a group. We were in the middle of far from the truck, like probably hundreds of feet from the truck. No one could see it because just smoke. We're there out in this fire and the wind changed. The wind changed and the fire is coming to us.
Oh no.
But we were smart. Yeah, we were smart. So we had like the hose. It can open like a mist, but it's wide. It's
Hmm.
like it forms like a blanket.
Hmm.
We had to be on her belly and right against the hose because there was so much smoke, and that's how we got oxygen. Survive for a couple minutes. That's
That's
scary.
crazy. So like you literally had to
Yeah.
go down to the ground because the smoke
Go
was
to the ground and then open the mist and then go right against it, and you could breathe because
so you could breathe
remember
that air, that oxygen from the
yeah,
water.
what yeah, from the oxygen from the water.
So okay, hold on. So I mean, obviously it's science, right? But like
Yeah.
it's a technique that they teach you, like
Yeah, it was mentioned like when we went to training school, like you can do that if you need to, like so it's like yeah, that specific incident was a bit scary because it was two of us there, and it's like and we were looking at what if the fire was burned, then we don't have the water. We can not. That was funny, but
wow.
we survived, and there's many other incidences, like want to traumatize the people. There's many other incidences, go rescue people, and you know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't want to give anyone my PTSD. I
Yeah, like
laugh about things, but it's not everything is not smiles. It's a serious job, and I
yeah,
respect every firefighter everywhere in the world because it's a similar job. You
yeah,
know. So
yeah. Well, this was the thing. Like, I know when you first told me you were doing it, I'm like, I know that it's a very serious job. So I was like, did you put down the music while you were doing this? Because like that's got to take a lot of energy and thought process to be able to be a firefighter and do that. But you
Well,
said you did both.
I was doing music always when I'm a firefighter. I was doing music. I was in school. The when I went going to college, my first song was when I was a firefighter. I I I was doing school and firefighting at the same time,
Wow.
and
Okay.
the music. Then I discovered the music because some friends I met. So it's a blessing I was a firefighter that I met, and
Okay.
then I have another friend that we used to work together called Cario. So his name was Cario, but now he does gospel. It's called Cario Young.
Mm,
Um, and then we went to studio and do a lot of songs. So he and I have much more songs than
which
Blessing
was
and I
awesome.
had. So, but again, no, yeah, if you ever hear the song Hard Times, anyone who ever heard the song Hard Times, that's me and Cario and Raspenko that did that song. Yeah.
What's so out
Um,
of your catalog? Because I mean, your catalog is you got a big
oh yeah,
catalog.
I
You
have a
got
lot of songs. Yeah. Yeah. I
your
look at
catalog.
it and I say, say, we have song, we have a song.
You're,
So,
you're
so,
full of your iPod.
yeah, right. So my shameless plug again. So the show that I have on the thing, probably I jump
On
in ahead.
Saturday.
Um, yeah, the set is like hour and a half, and it's not even quarter the amount of songs we have. Like
Really?
yeah, it's a because I work for song guys. We keep making music over the year. Number 20 something years. Like discovering it, then not really an artist at that time because you're discovering what it is. It's like a newborn and you kind of discover, oh, this is what it means to be a dad, and you nurture, and then your mind switch and say, okay, I'm a parent
Mhm.
now. That's kind of what it is.
Mm,
You went through all those phases, so it doesn't like immediately the first time I make a song, I saw myself as an artist. It didn't
artist.
happen like that. It took
I
some
get it.
time,
Yeah.
and the sound that you hear now,
It's
it's
different.
unique, and this is it. I found the sound. It didn't take a month to
Mhm.
find it. It literally took a couple of years,
Mhm.
um and if I would say Richie Flo as an artist existed probably maybe 10 years, not 20, maybe
Really?
10 years now. Yeah, like
So
maybe
after you
no,
found
no,
yourself,
yeah, probably maybe 10, maybe a little bit more. That's
yeah,
that's where Richie Flo, the sound that people hear now, that's where
that's
it,
where it came from.
it's not. Yeah.
Love it. Do you ever feel compelled to like I mean, I love your sound, so don't feel like I'm telling you to change your sound. That's
Mhm,
not it.
mhm, mhm,
But
mhm.
like do you ever feel like this is still a part of the evolution process? Like, Richie Flo might sound like this now, but maybe in 5 years he's gonna sound a little different again. Or is it like this is my niche? And I'm gonna just continue to create different ways, but using this style.
You know what? As I said to you, much I trust the process
Mhm.
because if I and I tell you this, some of us have something where people sit here and hold you down. I
Yeah.
remember I went to the studio and this engineer I did this song. The song is not even that great. And this song and the engineer said, "Oh, that's the best song you ever do." And I look at it and I'm like, "You really don't know me. You really don't know me. Like
You're
you
like, no,
you,
no.
you, don't- you really don't know who you're talking to.
Yeah.
Like that's definitely not the best song I was gonna do." So and I sound wasn't isn't it? No, so I'm open to the change and I keep reinventing myself. I'm
Mhm,
open to reinventing myself because I'm an artist first, right? The
mhm,
sound that I love reggae more than anything else. But I'm an
mhm,
artist first.
mhm.
I'm open. I have songs where people never wouldn't even believe me make them
Wow.
when they hear it. Because they say
Yeah.
the R&B something, I have some R&B something where
Yeah.
when them not gonna believe see me, right? I
So
should
when
probably
you
should
do the
just change the name.
R&B, you just sound like a completely different person.
Not necessarily you can know me, but it's just the content and how the music structure is different. It's not necessarily reggae because all we structure reggae is a little bit different. It's more you have the rhyme and end one certain way. Yeah, the
Yeah.
R&B make it kind of more not say fluid, but it's more
Poetry
um
like?
not not necessarily poetry. The structure is different. Like it's hard to say,
Mhm,
but the structure is
mhm,
different. So
mhm.
you hear it, you're like, okay, is this really Richie write this? You know? So look out for it.
Mm.
Look out for those things. There's something working in the background. Yeah.
So you're gonna change the name to do the different genre?
Probably not. Probably not. Does
Or be
probably not.
like Richie Flo does R&B.
No, I do all kinds of stuff because again, we're artists first. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we're artists first. Like as me, if I was an individual, I ended up living in the United States or I ended up somewhere else, what kind of music could I be doing? I still be doing
Right.
art, right? But
Yeah.
what does it sound like? And again, all of that music inspired me. Like we're not isolated. If you look
Yes.
at the history of all our music from us in Jamaica, like a Jamaican, and you think of music with mento and ska and reggae, remember that was inspired by rock and roll.
That's
We,
right.
we make the ska and then that inspire again when them slow down the American music and them have the soul music, then we have like a rock steady and then a reggae. If you know say when you study the music, you understand how we're not isolated.
Yeah.
Like me got this heavy metal rock concert and they said they must care.
Yeah.
It was like they must care and they must do something, right? I mean, at least I couldn't understand what they were saying, but I accepted the expression because
Mm.
there is elements in everything, where people express. I mean, it's art. Again, we
Mhm.
are artists first.
Mhm.
We're not a genre at first.
Mhm.
We are artists first. If you're creative,
I love
you know.
that. I think more artists need to understand that because you'll get people that will tie themselves to I'm a reggae artist. And that's I'm reggae. I do reggae. But
And,
it's
and
like
and that's fine, and that's fine because if it's like some of us are multifaceted and some of
Mhm.
us are single focus, which is okay.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it, right? And if that's what who you are, be that. Because that's
Yeah.
what some of us, like I like to try and play around with finding something new. But again, you ask me what's my favorite genre is reggae.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I will integrate and do all kind of different songs.
Yeah. I love that. Oh, I'm interested to hear, when you come out with a different genre, just to see how like, do you actually then get a live band to do it, or do I'm interested.
Mhm.
I'm gonna keep an eye on when you release it. I would like,
Yeah.
I would like to
and
know.
and and maybe it might not just be just me singing. It might be I'm a writer. I mean, it might be producing, it might be other things.
Yeah.
So it's we're multi parts, right?
Yes. So actually, and that's a question I have further down, but I'll ask you now. As a writer, because I know you write for other artists as well. Um, have you ever found like situations where you write a song and in your mind the song goes a certain way, but then you give it to the artist and they completely switch it?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. That
Yeah,
didn't
because
sound too happy.
no, because it's not because of my baby them. You know what I mean? Like you don't want nobody to your baby like rather than that. Like you want to see your baby prosper. You don't want to see your kids prosper and grow and
Yeah.
like you envision this, say like, oh, this is what it's gonna sound. And you have this idea in your head and it's like that. And like I don't like that. I don't like how that sound. It's so
I get it.
it's that something.
And then I guess you have to kind of just allow them and let them do it
It
themselves.
depends. It depends. Depends on the situation.
Real so what? So, sometimes you'd be like, "Yo, give me about
My,
things."
no. If I'm involved, production, I'm gonna say, oh no, let's do it this way. Let's try it this way and see.
Mhm.
Not in a bad way, but let's try it this way
Yeah,
and
type of
try probably
things
pull
you
out
should keep on your mind or
some
something.
sense. Mhm.
I get it. So with the producing, you actually what element? Like I always and forgive me, and probably people out probably wonder this too, but like as a producer, and speaking of I say producer, and then Wheelie Dunn, who is a producer, jumps into the chat. Big up yourself, Wheelie. As a producer, like what elements when you say you're a producer, break it down as if you're
Okay,
talking to somebody in
okay.
kindergarten. What
So
does that mean?
yeah, so produce. Just think of it. Produce mean to make. The producer might not be the person that's making the beat. The producer is the person responsible for the sound. You're making the song or you want it. Just think of it. You're making a product. The
Okay.
producer is making the product. Because think of a car. A car is manufactured in different pieces.
Yeah.
Different companies manufacture different elements. But let's say you have a BMW. Different
Mhm.
company do different elements. BMW assemble it. So they're
Mhm.
producing a car with different elements. So it
Got it.
doesn't matter that you don't make the song, but you're deciding, oh, I want this to look this way, I want this to go here, I want to sound this way. That's what producing is. And that's
Yeah.
why sometimes we confuse an engineer or a beat
Mhm.
maker with a producer. Not all engineers and beat makers are producer. You have to have an
Mhm.
ear for what you want to get out of the music.
Mhm.
Or sorry, out of the product.
Mm-hmm.
If you think of
Mm-hmm.
the same analogy, if you can
Yeah.
explain it to
Yeah.
to a
Yeah. Yeah.
young person.
So you got to think of like how you want that product to be done, and then
All you
you
want
know,
the song.
do it. I
and
get it.
and and even for my album Send Them Band, I intentionally recorded those songs myself. I recorded all myself, and I mixed it not because I don't trust anybody, but I want it to
There's a certain sound you want.
I want a sound, and you probably hear I want a sound to sound a specific way,
Yeah,
right? And I did that, and I'm like, okay, I can tell you, listen, this is how I want it to
I get
somebody.
it. I get it. And it's and listen, sometimes it's better to just be able to do it yourself. So you know that.
Well, it's cheaper, but
Mhm.
it's about getting that sound.
Yeah,
Um, it's about getting that sound. I
yeah.
think.
I love that. So for you it seems like the sound is more important than like the process. So like the overall sound is the most important thing, which makes sense because
Mm,
that's the product that you're putting out.
yeah, as a producer, the
Yeah.
sound is the most important. As an artist, the process is the most important. Like,
Ooh.
yeah, just think of it. Because remember I said to you, when me get in the studio with Dean Fraser, like it's a process, and that stuck in my mind. And the idea of making music with a band is still tied because that's where the artistry comes out. We get the artistry. But as a producer, when you're wearing the producer hat, no, you're looking at it. Oh, there's this product. I want it to sound like this thing, so I can have this product available well, to the consumer, right?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
there's different arts, and you have to kind of. I've been doing this long enough where I understand this,
Mhm.
and sometimes it's hard for even people who have been it long. I'm not saying I'm right to distinguish the different parts, different elements, and kind of wear those different hats or different shoes, right?
Mhm. So like for your own album, so you essentially were the artist and the producer on your own album.
For some of
Did
the
the
stuff, for the
For
song, yeah.
some of the songs, not for all of it, for some, right? But did you find like was there like a tug of war between the two sides? Like for example,
What
like
go
for
ahead, go ahead, sorry.
example, you know, I hear about like I hear now that D'Angelo has passed, rest in peace, D'Angelo. You
Mm-hmm,
hear about his process and how it was like almost agonizing, like it's like this impossible labor to create
mm-hmm.
music, right? Um, so for you, like you know, where some of your songs you're producing them and obviously you're the artist on all of them. Um, were there times when like it felt like the producer hat was fighting with the artist hat, or were they just like you know we working together towards the same goal?
Well, working together. The only thing that was difficult was our time. The only thing that was it a conflict was the time, because it does take time when
Mm.
you're mixing, because I'm mixing the songs, and so it wasn't because sometimes the producer can just be there and they have an engineer. I'm engineering it, and I'm trying to find the sound, find the right effects. That
Mhm.
part it's just a
I get
time.
it. I get it.
But otherwise, it's like I record, then I record it on. I don't mix the same time. I record it, then I leave it, and then I'm like, okay, it's time to mix now, and then I don't record. When I'm mixing, and maybe that's why I distinguish it. When it's recording time, I record all the stems, all the different stems for anyone with like the different tracks, or
Yeah.
maybe that's still confusing to somebody listen. Like different sounds that you hear in the song. I
Yeah.
record each part, but I think I'm gonna need. Then when it's time to mix, I go mix it. So I'm not mixing and
There's no.
recording.
I
So
get it.
yeah,
I get
that's
it.
what it
So you're
is.
like that hat comes off, and now
Mm,
this hat comes
mm,
on. I understand that.
yeah.
That makes
Mm.
a lot of sense to me. Um, so you know you've been in the music game for over 20 years now. Since that very first song that you just like, yeah, we not resurrecting that one.
But
What are some of the lessons that you've learned along the way?
um, the lesson: be humble and look out for the sign. Trust the
Ooh.
process. Trust the process, because when I look at it, like some things you ask for and you look at it and think, okay, I'm ready. No, you're not ready. You're not ready. It's not. Maybe you're just not ready. It's maybe just not the time. Trust the process and be humble. Don't ever be too big, because you know what I noticed. And I've seen this. The most famous people, they're the most humble.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
why is that? Why is that?
Yes.
That's the reason, because some of us are trying to overcompensate because we have not gotten where we need to be.
Ooh.
And I say us meaning artists.
Yeah, no,
And I
I understand.
find that the ones who are already there, they recognize that, hey, it's better to be humble. Like the more poor you get, the more you should be
Bring it
more humble,
down.
because you don't want to be so big where you forget who you are.
Yeah.
right?
Or where you
So,
can't learn, right?
mhm, mhm,
You got to still be able to get that knowledge from all the different pieces and all the different
mhm.
places. But if you're too big, you're
Yeah,
not going
too
to learn
late,
nothing. It's too late.
too late.
It's going to be a
Mm,
difficult journey, right?
mm.
Um. Okay. So, what would you tell your younger artistic self now? If you were to look back and be like, what did you call yourself back in the day? First of all, it wasn't. You weren't always Richie Flo, right?
You can't do this to me. Can I lie? Please tell me,
No,
can I
this is an authentic
lie?
podcast. Okay, you tell the truth
Oh
over
my God.
here.
We have to go back a rehearsal. We have to go back a rehearsal. Like, what a minute, Andrew. We have to go. Oh my God. Sucks to be honest.
It's
Um, all
it
right.
sucks to be honest.
So, my very, 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 very first name, and people are like, oh my God, was Real Rude. Real Rude.
Real rude.
Real Rude. That was my very first name.
I
And
see you on
then,
Saturday and I say, Rudy, don't feel no way, yeah.
yeah, so, and then what I found when I started to learn and the music started to get more, oh, become more of a intentional thing. I
Mhm,
recognize that each flow is different, each song sounds different. And
mhm.
then I was there, I was like, oh, Mr. Flow. And then it transitioned to Richie Flow. And Richie Flow is an acronym. It's the entire thing, it's an acronym.
Really?
And I tell you, and I'm gonna have to say
Excited.
slow. So it means rhymes, intriguing, creating arty imagination for entertainment, fervent, liberated originator. Can we repeat? So rhymes, intriguing, creating arty imagination for entertainment, fervent, liberated originator. So, yeah, so that's what Richie Flow became from all of that.
That's so
So,
cool.
yeah.
I like that. So like there's actually there's a method to the madness. I
Mm.
like that.
And it's been consistent for my um creator song. Actually, the transition happened when I made the song called Mr. Me Name. Say, um, Mr. Me Name, Richie Richie to the flow. Yes, I got yes, I got got the style, I got the fans, but you know, Mr. Me Name, Richie Richie to the flow. Like, say, I forget the lyrics. Oh my God, I should practice. It's been like long time. Okay, when
Yeah.
I made that song, I'm gonna send it to you and don't play it. I'm gonna send it to you one day.
He's like,
When I
don't
made that
play it, but
song,
okay, I won't play it, I promise.
when I made that song,
Yeah.
it's like everything changed. Um, it's like a hip hop rhythm, and
Okay.
writing is just flows and just lyrics and little front of
Yeah.
lyrics.
So you're like
Yeah, man.
you're like rapping?
Not rapping. It's like a DJ,
Or you DJ.
but
So you're
like
still toasting. You're
but
still toasting on the rhythm, but it's a hip
yeah,
hop rhythm.
but it wasn't me. I wasn't singing that much because I started out DJ. That's why I was really that name. So, hear that mentioned again. Um, right. So
A name that shall not be mentioned again.
yeah,
All right. So I know you're at you mentioned rehearsal, so we need you to
yeah, man.
be on point for Saturday. So I'm not going to keep
Yes,
you
yes,
much longer. But I'm so you released your first EP in 2014, which is called Richie Flow.
yes.
Then your first album, Life, Love, and Music in
20
2019.
Yes, yes.
You had that 5-year gap in between those two bodies of work. Um, what are some differences that you experienced in recording that first EP and recording that first album?
So the first EP was trying to just throw things together, trying to find my sound. The album, a lot of it was me working in a studio. Big up Patrick, Action House Studio. You know, he helped me a lot with the album.
Mhm.
And the last one, sorry, singles in between. The last one was me. Like, I want this to be me doing a lot of this work.
So St.
I
Thomas was
about
done.
well,
You just
yeah, I could have been to a studio. I could have. I could have paid the money. It's not the issue. I wanted a sound. I wanted to create my sound
got it.
with no autotune, no nothing. Because some of those songs, if I don't hear that, I sing it over and over and over again. Because I'm hard on myself, I tell you, when I hear it, I'm like, I don't like it. I sing it over and over again because I have time.
Yeah,
If I go to a studio now, I'm limited. Okay, I have able 2 hours to do a song or whatever it is. I like, oh my God, the 2 hours up, I'm done. Maybe 2 hours, I don't like it. I delete it and redo it again
got it.
because that's what I wanted to do with this last one. So there's a difference in terms of the production, intentional. So I wanted to be intentional in what I'm doing.
Mhm.
Um, Yeah, so that's the difference.
So, do you have your own studio?
Home studio, home
You have
studio.
a home studio that you have your setup.
Mm.
Big up Mad Vibes Wagwan. Welcome, welcome to the building. Um, all right. So with St. Thomas Mabon, first of all, it started out, it was supposed to be an EP.
Yeah, but me
How did
keep
it turn
add
into an
songs
album?
because me keep add songs. Me say, why me gonna do that song I know? I end up me have 10 songs. I say, fuck, me can't call the EP again. Got 10 songs. No, it's actually 11 songs. If I include the explicit version, I want one little word. Me say it explicit. I don't know why, but whatever. But 10 songs. It was supposed to be 5 songs. Me gonna do, and then me I say, me have the other one. Me gonna do them. Like me just let me
Just
just
turn
put
it
them on
album
it.
and done.
So it ended up turning to album. It was supposed to be an EP. I advertised an EP and then I kept adding songs.
So what is like explain to the people like EP, obviously EP is shorter than an album. Um
Hmm.
is there like some type of different prestige like versus like this is my EP or this is my album like as an
It, it,
artist?
me like to call it an album. I think nice at the album, but it doesn't really make a difference. Once work is like solid, it's fine.
Mhm,
You
mhm,
know, yeah.
mhm. I get it. How would you describe St. Thomas Mabon to your audience?
It's a love letter to my where I'm from.
Oh,
See, there's no breaking that. It's a love letter where I'm from.
I
See, I believe
love
Saint Thomas is in me. Saint Thomas is in me. When anywhere you see me, like I
mhm,
represent Jamaica. Like I work all of us, I think maybe 9 to 5. All of us work in different places.
mhm,
If you hear me talk, obviously I speak English if I'm talking to my Kenyan counterparts, but this is the sound this is why I say here, you hear the accent, I should say. This is
mhm,
accent that you will hear. You're not gonna hear
mhm,
any other thing, this is it. Accept it.
mhm,
You know what I mean?
mhm,
This is how
mhm.
like when I'm unapologetically Jamaican, I'm unapologetically from St. Thomas. You know? Yeah, man.
You know what? I love that you got to be unapologetically Jamaican on the Big and Serious podcast because that was one thing where I wanted it to feel like home, right?
Yeah, man.
So like
Yeah,
so
man.
if you notice like a lot of the questions I asked is like, how do you feel about, because like
Yeah,
this is home. We're gonna take off the
yeah,
whole
man.
artist, like, and talk about the person. So I love
Hmm.
that. I love that. Do you have a favorite track on the album?
Me like all of them, but my favorite so far on the album, I mean, like, I don't know. It's either between It's Another Day, Reggae,
Mhm.
and So We Do It.
I like So We Do It.
I like, if me go choose one of the three, I'm gonna say Reggae because it's universal
Yeah,
and it was a love letter to reggae as well. So it's like me saying, hey, I love reggae music. And,
hmm
you know,
I love that.
that's maybe, but So We Do It, why the lyrics? I don't know who read that's not a bit bad. Yeah, yeah, and it's another was yeah. So I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna leave it. Reggae. I'm gonna leave reggae.
Reggae,
Like it's
reggae.
hard. It's hard. Yeah.
So, it's a good segue. So, songwriting process, is it different now versus when you first started out? Or is it still the
Not
same
really.
process?
Not really. Me start with the melody always.
Oh, you always start with the melody.
Always. Like even if I have an idea, me go work on the
Mhm.
melody. Me want to hear the melody I got sound, so me go freestyle it. Cause even one time I used to
Mm,
freestyle pan, and I basically love hip hop. Me used to freestyle pan hip hop rhythm, and
mhm.
just freestyle, and just make up some song just
Just
after
go
like rappers say after dome. Okay.
off the dome. I
I
got a
just
cipher for
freestyle
you. I
some
got
song.
a cipher.
Right, right. So it's like what I do. I work with the arm and the melody, and it's a weird process. I showed it to someone once, and I thought everyone did it. So couple of these songs were like favorite question, one of my favorite songs. That's to do it from life of music. And what I did that song was like this melody. Baby crush, island queen, she's a flowers, not a bush now. Ah, like this melody. So
Yeah,
reggae, you can do what you want, anyhow you want it. Reggae. Like so I start with melody and I build up on it. Always. It's better that way, I
I
think.
love that. That's really cool
Mm.
because then everything kind of just fits in neatly
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
into
yeah, yeah.
that package.
Find the groove.
Yeah, you find the groove and you keep going. So, a few more questions and I'm gonna let you go. Um, if we were to listen to your playlist now, who are you listening to? Who are your artists? Top two.
Oh, top two?
Mhm.
Me I put myself in. Me not gonna tell a lie.
What?
Sorry. Of course.
All
Me
right.
like my music. Me a fan of my music.
I
Me not
love
gonna tell nobody
that.
no lie. Because if me can't like it, how me I expect you to like it?
Yeah.
Like, talk
You
truth.
Thank you for saying that because you know, some we sit down and watch me on a podcast and laugh and you know,
No, but
like
it's not an ego thing. But if me can't like it, if there's I don't see any value in me, how can I expect you to see value in me if I don't see value in me,
I love
right?
it.
That
If I
doesn't
don't
mean I
see
listen to
value in
myself.
me, how do I expect you to see value in me?
Mm,
I
interesting.
love that. Yeah, yeah. That's that's the best
Um,
way to move.
and maybe me, I'm a Lila Ike fan, a super fan of Lila
Really,
Ike.
I you know
Any
I
anything
really
she,
like.
yeah,
I
anything she
like.
do, me like. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I mean that thing. Yeah, I think them gonna kill me if I go back in, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. So Saturday, you've got your performance at Basement 254. What time does the
Yes,
performance start?
9 o'clock, sharp, 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 sharp. I was
Okay.
warned, do not, if people late, you're gonna start same way.
All
So,
right.
you
So
know,
nine
come
o'clock.
out and check out the thing. It's a live band, me and Black Ice Band, featuring Raspenko and Moyo. It's gonna be amazing. I think we have 1 hour and a half. It's like a movie. Come watch a production, you know. So I'm gonna go finish my thing before them say
Yes.
we going so long.
Yes. I love it.
Um, so, but I look out for it. You know, if you've seen my growth over the year, anyone who have seen me, I have grown, and it's
Mhm.
important. I say we just talk about who am I in next 5 years. I don't know. I'm open to reinvent myself. I keep reinventing myself over and over
Mhm.
again because as an artist, I'm an artist first. I'm not stuck to the
Mhm.
genre. I'm not stuck to. I'm stuck to certain belief, which is motivating and inspiring.
Love
That
it.
won't change. But
Love
the
it.
sound, if the sound change, it changes.
Yeah. The message has to remain the same.
Mhm.
Love
Yep.
it. All right, go on, do your thing. Where can the audience find you on social media?
Oh, so Instagram, find me real Richie Flo.
Mhm.
That's REALRICHREFLO. And like Facebook, it's Richie Flo. TikTok, it's real Richie Flo again.
Mhm.
I have a website, www.richieflo.com, and it's Richie Flo without no W because life is already too difficult. I don't want more up and down to
Yeah, no more
remind me
up and
about it.
down.
Yeah, so uh, so when you spell my name, just search for it. I just Google Richie Flo and you'll find a lot of
Mhm.
connections.
And where can the massive find your music?
Everywhere music online music is you can find me. If you can buy it on iTunes. You know, the streaming
Love it.
is garbage, it doesn't really well, but stream the
Yeah,
music, support music and show the love. If you like it,
yeah.
show the love. You know,
Yes.
you can't ask for enough.
Yeah,
It's important.
love it. Well, thank you so much for taking time out of rehearsal to talk to me. I will see you. Me and my Nikon will be there
Yes.
videotaping, taking pictures, and doing our thing. You don't know.
Yeah,
Um,
man.
best of luck on the show on Saturday.
Yes, yes.
Um, and thank you. And you know, whenever you want to forward, whenever you want to be back on the show, you know how to find me.
Yeah, yeah, man. We're ready, man. We're ready again. We have a lot more to talk about because we never
Yeah.
finish a conversation. We just take a break. And
Yeah.
we get back to it next time. So
Love it. I'm gonna run another
blessings.
day, but thank you, sir. Have a beautiful
Yes.
evening.
Blessings every time. One
Bless up.
love. One love.
All right, everyone. So that was Richie Flo. Yeah, yeah. Such a beautiful conversation. I love when people Manala, but I love when people take time out of their, their busy life to come and vibe with the good as. It makes a girl feel nice. So we are going to get into that track that Richie Flo did with the great Dean Fraser when he had that epic wait, hold on, look here. If you do what me ask if you do, my system is acting pause. All right. Why? Minano. Anyway, here is another day, Richie Flo, and this was produced by Dean Fraser, and done in Dean Fraser's studio. So let's get into that.
Oh God, Richie Flow, so it is. Oh no no, it's another day. This jungle is real. Just another day. They're on the battlefield. It's another day. This jungle is real.
Oh, hold on a second. I'm such a
Just
nerd.
another.
Okay, people, mad vibes, you're distracting me. Okay, let's try that again. Goodness. My gosh. Oh my goodness. All right. Now I'm gonna yo. All right. Here's another day. Richie Flo done with Dean Fraser in the studio. Lot of mercy. People see with me here.
Oh God, Richie Flo, so it is. Oh no no, it's another day. This jungle is real. Just another day. They're on the battlefield. It's another day. This jungle is real. Just another day. They're on the battlefield. Like shot rock, me shot on a bend they go. Them dash we in the fire, feel we burning up. Them put we in the gutter, we not turning up. I jack in me way, me life guarding up. I drop protect me blessings, flow like river Nile. A time with me and face me sex, just for a while. No make them trick you, sell your soul for no Kyle. No matter this a struggle, so them can't tell. It's another day. This jungle is real. Just another day. They're on the battlefield. It's another day. This jungle is real. Just another day. They're on the battlefield. Hard times. In all the struggles you can find me. Modern times, but we living like it's slavery. Living hot every day, it's like we barely trying to survive. The system set we up in this, a struggling. We born poor, we try to get out and it's crippling. No matter what, my life is better than them struggling. Guessing they gone, but today, it's another day. This jungle is real. Just another day. They're on the battlefield. It's another day. This jungle is real. Just another day. They're on the battlefield. Rock me, shot on a bend they go. Them dash we in the fire, feel we burning up. Them put we in the gutter, we not turning up. I jack in me way, me life guarding up. I just protect me blessings, flow like river Nile. A time with me and face me sex, just for a while. No make them trick you, sell your soul for no Kyle. No matter this a struggle, so them can't tell. It's another day. This jungle is real. Just another day. They're on the battlefield. It's another day. The struggle is real. Just another day. They're on the battlefield. It's another day. The struggle is real. Just another day.
Forgetting that I was about to let the song end, Lord. Yes, that's another day. Richie Flo, working with the great Dean Fraser. Yeah, I can't even imagine. Like, I love layers of music. I love when music has those layers and you can, those little nuances and you can hear like the ding and all of this in music like that. I think is probably one of the things I love the most about music is when you can hear those little nuances and things like that. And that's probably just stemming back to being like a 3-year-old sitting by the big speakers in the basement while my dad played music. And I love music like that. And that song, like, you could just get yourself immersed in it. So big up Richie Flo on this track. So mad vibes. I'm gonna brag. First of all, yes to what you said, and I, it's right up my alley. We'll discuss it later. But yes, yes. I'll give you the horn. So people, before I forget,
like and subscribe.
Make sure, okay? Because especially on the YouTube channel, because your girl put a lot of work into that channel. So, please do, go over there. So I was bragging earlier today, Mad Vibes, you missed this, and I was saying it's a great day to be Angie Goodas. It's a great time to be the Goodas because, boy, Mad Vibes, you started a thing. You had sent me Matta Road. Big up Little Wayne on the outside. You sent me Matta Road and you allowed me to run that tune on the show. Um, like one of the first to run the tune. And now somebody else has done the same thing. Lecturer gave me 2 songs and said, "Good as they are not released yet, but I'm giving the songs to you and I want you to play them." So we already played a lot. I think I played Selassie Light. Yes, I played Selassie by Lecturer. Yeah, you heard correctly. Lecturer is picking up back his career and making music and doing his thing, and we are so excited. So I'm gonna play right. Yo, Mad Vibes, no, big and serious. Like, you really start me off on a level, Bridget. Like, you don't even know. So I'm gonna run the second track. I'm going to run the second track by Lecturer. Again, not released yet. I want you to listen as Mr. Houdini, big up Mr. Houdini on the outside, used to say, listen cleanly. This is Gonna Kill People by Lecturer. And let's go. Wait, so why can't I hear it? Oh.
Every time I hear the sound of the gun, I know a brother life is gone down. Original lecturer come forward and tell himself, hold it down, stop the killing. Immerse. Gun no kill people kill people. You them get mad, them get violent, get evil. Gun no kill people kill people. You them get mad, them get violent, get evil. Gun no kill people kill people. The you them get mad, them get violent, get evil. Who much people live over broad? Tired of foreign and one come a yard. Hear the bad news, so them have a drunk yard. People in a yard, them a dead like dog. Who not dead over scamming, gone in a yamming. Some migrate and them gone in a hiding. Gun no kill people kill people. You them nowadays, them get violent, get evil. Gun no kill people kill people. You them get violent, get mad and get evil. Me never see a gonna grow up on tree. They know so much gonna reach the country. Tell the people them to listen to me. Gun no make ya, no grow ya, no plant ya. Never see a gun pantry like banana. Then how so much gonna reach in a Jamaica? Calling MPs, calling medias, calling soldiers, calling leaders. Check out the war, check out the water, check out the man that call himself the importer. Cause gun no kill people kill people. The you them get violent, get mad, them get evil. Gun no kill people kill people. You them get mad, them get violent, get evil. We don't know how the killing start. Bad mind, grudgeful, and dirty heart. Want to reap corn when now grass your plant. Gun no kill people kill people. You them get violent, get mad, them get evil. Gun no kill people kill people. You them get mad, them get violent, get evil. Look how much people live over broad. Tired of foreign and one come a yard. Hear the bad news, so them have to drop yard. People in a yard, them are dead like dog. Who not dead over scamming, gone in a yamming. Some migrate and them gone in a hiding. Gun no kill people kill people. You them get violent, get mad, them get evil. Gun no kill people kill people. You them get mad, them get violent, get evil. Stop it, the poi, the pipe, me tired for hear it. Original lecturer, me full of a lyric. From the 80s, me a talk, and me now go stop it. Because gun no kill people kill people. You them get violent, get mad, them get evil. Gun no kill people kill people. You them get mad, them get violent, get evil. How much people live over broad? Tired of foreign and one come a yard. Hear the bad news, so them have a drunk yard. People people in a yard, them a dead like dog. Who not dead over scamming, gone in a yamming. Some high grade and them gone in a hiding gun. No kill people, people kill people.
Yes, lecturer. Gonna kill people, people kill people. Yazid. Oh, hold on there. We're not gonna run it again. Yeah. So I feel like I should run a lecturer. Do I have see? Do I have another one? I do. All right. So we're gonna run one more lecturer, and then we're gonna go back into talking about the history of reggae. Okay. Sorry. Clearly, I'm too comfortable, right? Good. Why are we making these sounds on the podcast? Sorry, people. I'm sorry. I gotta just simmer down. Simmer down. Control your nature. All right. Here is DJ. Look for me, lecturer. Yeah, man. Here goes.
Feelings. Don't know I and I brethren, kind I love on a scene. And I did part one, and here come the part two. Hey, can DJ and look for me? DJ and look for me. I want a DJ want the lecture, but DJ and look for me. DJ and look for me. I want a DJ want the lecture, but to me telling DJ them yes, buckle up. DJ take it to what? I want beat me up. Say who no want lick? Yes, them want cut. Me no say them can't lick, and me no say them can't cut. But the first one fi face me, ma go get dust. DJ and look for me, DJ and look for me. I want a DJ want the lecture, but DJ and look for me, DJ and look for me. I want a DJ want the lecture, but me this sorry for the youth when the professor nuts. That's why me tell him say Lord fi come out of the bus, but no, him join the gang. I want beat me up, I go and buy two young game fi pump up. DJ and look for me, DJ and look for me. I want a DJ want the lecture, but DJ and look for me, DJ and look for me. I want a DJ want the lecture, but tiger half a lick and him so weak. The junk sit on your mouth, the boy enjoy it. DJ and look for me, DJ and look for me. I want a DJ want the lecture, but DJ and look for me, DJ and look for me. I want a DJ want the lecture, but charming want make you vex when me tell us to go sleep. A woman fizzy fit take out me crew and play. DJ and look for me, DJ and look for me. I want a DJ want the lecture, but DJ and look for me, DJ and look for me. I want a DJ want the lecture, but Ninja man Lord the God. He send telegram, he tell me say Lord, me say he want me left on. DJ and look for me, DJ and look for me. I want a DJ want the lecture, but DJ and look for me, DJ and look for me. I want a DJ want the lecture, but to me telling DJ them yes he buckle up. DJ take it to what? I want beat me up. Say who no want lick? Yes them want cut. Me no say them can't lick, and me no say them can't cut. The first one fi face me, ma go get dust. Josie will a preacher in a trouble lecturer. Every day we every on the radio. DJ and look for me, DJ and look for me. I want a DJ want the lecturer, but DJ and look for me, DJ and look for me. I want a DJ want the lecturer, but I'm a roll him so fat. I go and leave him, make him keep and jump up until he gets slim. DJ and look for me, DJ and look for me. I want a DJ and look for lecturer, but DJ and look for me, DJ and look for me. I want a DJ want the lecturer, but Papa Salah the God, him a the danger. We don't know him a the zoo master. Have lions a man a me say and tiger. If they ever go catch the king lecturer, you know you about no more. Me say in a Jamaica, DJ.
Yes. DJ, look for me. That was lecturer. So I'm gonna say be on the lookout for some big things from lecturer. And as you see, Mad Vibes says in the chat on Instagram, big things in the works. So I'm excited. It's a good time to be a fan of reggae and a fan of dance hall, and it's just a good time. It almost feels like there was a time in hip hop and it's still going on now. But there was a time in hip hop when the artists that I grew up with started to circle back and started to do their thing again, and it was like, oh my gosh, there's a new album out by so and so. It feels the same thing. It feels the same in dancehall and reggae right now. So uh I love it. 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 Um so no, the show's not done. Did I get cut off? The show's still running. I don't know. Maybe I got cut off of Instagram. Maybe I got kicked off of Instagram. I don't know, because it looks very frozen to me on Instagram. So maybe I got kicked off over there. I don't know what to tell you. I'm getting messages asking me what happened. The show just done. I think I got kicked off of Instagram. That's how it goes sometimes. This is the risk we. This is the risk we run when we play music. So like, oh, I think I got kicked off of Instagram, but that's okay. Anyway, so let's get back into the history of reggae. And we're gonna do that like a little bit, and then we'll probably. I mean, we done get kicked off already off of something, so Mister, I'll go play us some more tune because, well, I say go right. So anyway, going back into the history of reggae. Let me go back up into my notes here. Um, so like I said before, if Rocksteady and ska are the happy parents, reggae is that thoughtful, conscious, we need a revolution child. And there are various genres that fall under that reggae umbrella, such as roots reggae, lovers rock, dub, or even like drum and bass. And then, of course, dancehall is the child of reggae. So reggae origins can be traced back to as early as the 1940s, but this is during the age of ska and rocksteady. So like the 1940s into the 50s and into the 60s, ska was like the faster version, as you heard Richie Flo say earlier, and then rocksteady they slowed it down in order to, like, we were getting into our easy groove, right, with the rock steady. And this was during a time when musicians were dabbling with other types of music, like other types of North American music, the rock and roll, the rhythm and blues, the jazz, the jazz and all of that. And then, turning it into just 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 playing with it and morphing it into all these different things. And if you don't know, like artists such as Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, and Bunny Wailer, they actually started out performing ska before venturing into that world of roots reggae and into that world of Rastafari and Selassie and all of that. They started out with ska. So it's actually really cool. Like if you look at somebody like Bob Marley, or you look at Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, and Bunny Wailer, who were ska artists and very popular ska artists, and watching them make that same transition into reggae as ska turns into rock steady, like ska and then rock steady and then roots reggae. It's really cool because there's like parallels, and it almost makes you wonder, like, were these artists the drivers of, or one of the drivers, because obviously they're not the creators of, but like, did they help push along that transition from ska into ultimately reggae? So it was in the late 1960s that reggae actually made its debut. I think they said around 1968. And Toots and the Maytals actually created the first popular song to use the word reggae, and that song was called "Do the Reggae." And it ultimately named the genre to the world. So it ultimately was like, hey, we have this music, and this is what we're calling it. Do the reggae, right? And actually, reggae, there's an interview where Toots was talking about that word reggae, and they used to call. As I've heard people use this term where they're like, "Why that boy they must reggae," or that girl that shit reggae, and that means that she's just dressed very rough, like very rugged and rough, and if you think about it, reggae kind of has like a, especially if you compare it to something like ska or rock steady, it has a very like rough and rugged feel to it, like a, yo, we're grimy, like we're grimy, we're all fun and games aside, like we have business to do, like that's the feeling of it. So roots reggae, roots reggae, and notably Naya Bingi, which is the drumming, it was a way to pay homage to Africa and our roots and our origins and our ancestry. Reggae brought a consciousness to the people that really probably wasn't there before, and that consciousness, like topics like reincarnation, topics like Marcus Garvey and his whole belief system and the things that he brought to the table, and as well as Rastafari, like these were the influences of reggae. And of course, we talked about dance hall before, and we were talking about how the sound systems played a major role in dance hall. Well, it was the same thing with reggae. So, I don't want people to think that like, the sound systems only came into being or only became very important when it came to dance hall, because that's not true. They were actually a major part of reggae as well. And, if you watch, I love watching, if you ever go on a deep dive on YouTube, of watching the vintage videos, the older videos where the DJs are performing and the reggae artists are performing, and they're with the sound and they're just passing the mic around and they're toasting and they're doing their thing on the rhythms and stuff. This is like a deep seated culture. It's really cool. It's really cool to watch. It's really cool to experience and to listen to it. But this was a how reggae was also performed too. I would love to find out if it was similar to dancehall, where you had to get that forward in the dance before you could get a record. I would love to know, like how did people end up going to studio back before dancehall. So I think that's something that I will continue the deep dive on reggae, because I mean we definitely can't do it in one show. So we're gonna keep going and keep moving into reggae and where it came from. And when lecturer comes, so lecturer is coming at the end of November, so I'm so excited. So when he comes, we'll go back into talking about dance hall. But yeah, that's all I got about reggae right now. But it has been such an amazing show. Big up to Richie Flo for taking time out of rehearsal and vibing with us. Do I have another Richie Flo? I do. I'm going to run it. It's called Press Gas. And I'm going to run that tune by Richie Flo. Let me just make sure that, hold on, because my system, hold on. There we go. Let me pause it. Okay. I'm learning the dance with my platform. So this is Press Gas by Richie Flo. Let's enjoy it and vibe out for a few more end of the show, all right? So yeah, give a listen.
Hey, Richie Flo. Right now, man, I press gas. Now stop, man, I press gas. Man, I press gas. Hey, Bird. Right now, man, I press gas. Watch how me gone fast. Hey, we not living out the past. When me used to pour, man, I press gas. Watch how me gone fast. Hey, we not living out the past. poor man now. Press gas, non-stop. I forget it 0 to the max, yeah. No sit the floor, they want to stamp where. They want to set my limit where they come there. Me I forget my food where the pot there. I feel me time come like a lottery. Someone to drain my energy like robbery. Right now man I run the road like taxi. Press gas, Richie Flo, me style slap where. Fast, till the tachometer broke, yeah. All when them set them roadblock, me get wet. Tell you if me tire bust right now, man. Press gas, watch how me gone fast. Hey, we not living out the past. When me used to poor, man. Press gas, watch how me gone fast. Hey, we not living out the past. When me used to poor, man. Press gas like a race car driver. All on a young man a skill rider. Press gas haters can't stop me neither. All if a push cart man gone. Fast like a spaceship can't test me come race. Opportunity waiting at my door, me nah go waste it. Can't wait no more right now, me have to take it. That hold me back with them chain, me I go break it. Haters see me life but with the flow and erase it. Me live me life in pace, me know me have to make it. So my press gas put a big song to make the world hear it. Shift gear, me clutch down, me lift me foot, you hear this. Press gas, watch how me gone fast. Hey, we not living out the past. When me used to poor man now. Press gas, watch how me gone fast. Hey, we not living out the past. When me used to poor man now. Press gas, non stop. I forget it 0 to the max, yeah. Nuff sit the floor, they want to stop where. They want to set my limit where they come there. Me I forget my food where the pot there. I feel me time come like a lottery. Someone to drain my energy like robbery. Right now man I run the road like taxi. Press gas, Richie Flo, me style slap wet. Fast till the tachometer broke, yeah. All when them set them roadblock, me get wet. Tell you if me tire bust right now man. Press gas, watch how me gone fast. Hey, we not living out the past. When me used to poor man. Press gas, watch how me gone fast. Hey, we not living out the past. When me used to poor man. Press gas, watch how me gone fast. Hey, we not living out the past. When me used to poor man. Press gas, watch how me gone fast. Hey, we not living out the past. When me used to poor.
Press gas, isn't me? Yeah, press gas. Big up Richie Flo on the outside. So that was Press Gas by Richie Flo. And of course you can catch him this Saturday at Basement 254, which is at 254 Lansdowne in Toronto. Show starts at 9:00. You want to get there early. So you can get good seats, so that you can full enjoy the show. So not this Monday, but next Monday, you can find me on the Roots Rock Reggae radio show, 90.3 FM out of Montreal, doing information for the nation at 2:00 in the morning overnight. Big up to Selector Madman, big up to Singing P, Calendar Man, Brother Cliff in the studio. It's always a vibe over there. And I think DJ Cassette Man, I don't know I think that's his name. His name popped into my head. Sometimes he's there. So, big them up. I will be on the Roots Rock Reggae radio show next week, Monday. So I was there this Monday. I'll be there. Not this coming Monday, the following Monday. So I do every other Monday. Of course, like I said, run over to my YouTube channel and
like and subscribe.
And actually, when you go to all of my social media platforms, please do
like and subscribe.
Shout out to Spotify. Debating if I'm keeping you guys, but you're there for now, so we'll keep it. I want to run, because I'm just feeling like I want to vibe out for a little bit and just enjoy and relish in my little sound bites and dub. So this one always brings me joy. This always brings me joy because I remember the memory of it when I got this one, but I'm gonna let you enjoy this with me.
I'm a longing to see you. I wanna know how you been doing. I'm in Toronto. Just like
I don't know why. It just always, he's such a sweetheart. Big up Freddie McGregor on the outside. Like his energy and his aura is just such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful person. I keep wanting to play that one. That's not the one I want. Yeah. Of course, so you can find me on YouTube. You know what? Let me just put it up and make it easier for myself. How can you find the good as? Follow me everywhere. Follow, like and subscribe, do the thing. If you're on Instagram, it's Angie Goodas with 2 Z's. Everywhere else, it's Angie Goodas. On Spotify, it's Big and Serious Podcast. Rumble, you don't know. Big up your status. Twitch, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Everybody. What time are we at? Oh, it's almost time to go. So I feel like I might want to run another tune. Let's see. Oh, what happened? Hold on a second. What did I just do? What? Oh, maybe I'm not gonna run another tune because I don't know what I just did. Okay, I had lost my playlist for a second there. I'm going to run an Esco Levi song because, like I said earlier in the show, with the Big Up, the High Priest Reggae Festival is happening on December 20th in Brampton at the Rose Theater. And that theater is like beautiful. So if you want to get dressed up, have a nice time and go somewhere nice, like have a nice evening, you want to be at the High Priest Reggae Festival. I'll be there for sure. I'm gonna run this track by Esco Levi. It's called Born to Be Free, and I want the item to it. I do believe that my last tune for the night, as we venture off into going home. I'm already home, but home to bed, but I do want to big up Massive for joining me and for staying here with me and vibing out every week. I appreciate love you. Like I said, like this year has been phenomenal for the Big and Serious Podcast and for Angie Goodas. And I don't take any of it lightly. I do want to take a moment to big up my loctician, Joella. You make a girl feel brand new. Yeah. With my big hair. I love it. And of course, Kita as well. They worked together to tackle this monstrosity because it had been a very long time since I did my hair. So I can't stop talking about it. I can't stop chat me. Come and do my ear and my ear look nice. Yeah. I get my retie so I can allow me and stop chat me. Because I'm born to be free. Anyway, until next week, it's your girl Angie Goodas. I'm gonna run this "Born to Be Free" by Esco Levi, and I'm gonna say, "Salut." Yeah.
my hair is woolly, my skin is black. I was sold by master for the merchant stock. My wrist still have bruises from the shackles grip tight. We face great tribulation for the birth of this nation, written down in Revelation that we will rise and spread our wings and the shackles grip tight. We face great tribulation for the birth of this nation, written down in Revelation that we will rise and spread our wings and fly, born to be free. 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 We face great tribulation for the birth of this nation, written down in Revelation that we will rise and spread our wings and fly, born to be free. Born